Hello, welcome. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. And I'm going to roll the dice first to see what comes up for Taurus. I was getting a little nervous too when I was aligning with Taurus right before the read. So we have the Sun. Get that a little focused. So we have the Sun. We're going to put this over here. We have Scorpio, which is on Taurus's axis. That's your opposite, so that's definitely within your energy. Let's see if I get that better. Okay, better. And then we have the number number 9, actually. Okay, the number 9. They put a little dot at the bottom to mark the difference between the 6 and the 9. So you have a 9. Okay, so we have the number 9, which is about endings and compassion and universal selflessness. The Scorpio energy, which is very deep, you know, death, money, taxes. And then the Sun, which is all about empowering yourself, energize, vacation, fun in the sun. So let's see what's coming up with Taurus here. We have the Gilded Tarot and the Rider-Waite Mini. I pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again. I'm going to pull some oracle cards at the end as well. Excuse me. So if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. This is a general reading. If you want something more specific to you, my information's below on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check it out. And if you like the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for spending your time with me as well. And let's get to it. This is for Taurus. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know and learn for Taurus today? For Taurus. And this is the energies going into May, into the beginning of May, now through then. For Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay, that's it. Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay, first card out for you guys is the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. She's kind, loving, intuitive, and she's longing for her Romeo. The challenge here is the Six of Wands reversed, and this could be feeling like a failure or attention-seeking behavior. It can also be doing something under the radar, or maybe somebody fell off the horse. They need to get back up again. The foundation for you, Taurus, is the Magician reversed. Some kind of lack of tools, insecurity, manipulation, right? This would be putting your cards out on the table, so this is not putting the cards out on the table. And it's not even keeping them close to your chest. It's like outright keeping it out of the public eye, period. And the recent past is the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which can be a dependent. This can be powerlessness, a loss of money, power, and independence, or it can be someone who's made a big purchase as well, or paying off a lot of debt. It could be your child spending a lot of money shopping. But it doesn't have to be a child. Actually, the Sovereign card can be somebody of any age, really, who's totally single and empowered on their own and perfectly happy with everything that they have. Crowning here is the Four of Swords, reversed, either not sleeping and rising above, or awakening and coming out is in the present moment. Somebody could be rising above the Queen of Cups. I just whistled again. I think she got a whistle on the last read too. Coming up soon is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And this could be planning for a new life. It could be saving, but it also could be withholding time, money, and effort. And why is that? This also can be great riches, but it tends toward the evil side of wealth, right? When you have too much money, things tend to get out of control that way. You see yourself as the Knight of Cups, wanting to offer love or just being love in general. This is a very loving energy. We have the Queen of Cups, she just whistled again, and the Knight of Cups. So you could be Taurus with water in your chart, or maybe you have your water sign with Taurus in your chart, or maybe you have water and Taurus in your chart and you're another sign. It can be any of those combinations, but you're seeing yourself as the Knight of Cups. And what's around you, how others might see you as the Devil reversed. Perhaps out of control with your addictions or codependency, or this can be in detox. Detoxing in any way. It could be a simple detox. It could be a complicated, institutionalized detox. It just depends on your situation. This also could just be a Capricorn reversed, which could be Capricorn in their chart, or a Capricorn who's having a bad day. It could just be off. So what's around the block here for Taurus is the Six of Cups reversed. This could be a negative past or childhood, the past returning to haunt you. This can be kids who are giving you a difficult time, or just falling out, with a best friend, a partner, a soulmate, a child. And then what's coming up for you is that liar, cheater, thief card, the risk. Somebody ghosting, taking off, out the back jack in this card very much in this deck. Maybe leaving a little something behind to remind you of them. It also reminds me of the Old West, right? So, and also like the carnival, the caravan type energy around the thief. There's also filigree doors there, so someone might have those kind of doors. They actually remind me of the doors in the basement too, around the heater and stuff like that. Maybe your heater's not working well, so you're losing money. It's like it's stealing money from you because it's not functioning well. So any kind of equipment that may be stealing money from you because it's not working properly could be coming up as well. What's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo, and you might be having trouble talking, is the Chariot reversed, feeling very stuck. This can be a breakdown or issues with your car, or this can just be any kind of stuckness, whether it's feeling broke, feeling broken down, broke up, right? Broke in or broken in, or a breakthrough, whatever the break is, an emergency, state of emergency, fight or flight energy, whatever it is for you, it's no movement forward. Like blindsided here with the Seven of Swords here. And what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Seven of Cups, which can be seeing synchronicities. Could be having lots of options. They're all good here in this card. This could be pie in the sky, or maybe you're confused. Maybe you think you're seeing things, or maybe somebody else thinks you're seeing things. Maybe somebody did steal something and is saying you're crazy. You're seeing things, right? It also could be like a near miss, like a wake-up call that happened, where something did happen. It even could be a car accident that happened around you, because something happened with my daughter like that the other day. Like a near miss, kind of a wake-up call. So I'm going to pull more cards for this deck, but you won't see them till the end, kind of to wrap up the story here. And the bottom of the deck for you is the Lovers. Look at that. You've got the Lovers. Let's see what else is here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, and the Temperance card, and then we're going to go from there and see what's going on. So we have Gemini and Aries right off the bat in the underlying energies, and Sagittarius all upright. And then we have the Page of Pentacles who's reversed. All right, so that could be a child, or the inability to get something off the ground. This could be someone in need of help, money, or opportunity, or someone who never learns their lesson. That child who keeps wanting others to do it for them, which then can become an opportunist. We have this deception behind here too. Something kind of shadowy, or from the subconscious, some kind of illusion or delusions of grandeur. So whether it's a child or a project that you're not able to get up off the ground, or just no invitation, no opportunities. And then we have the Temperance card about being patient, alchemizing the fire and the water, alchemizing, bringing things to the middle, making something good out of something that may be deemed as bad. And then we have the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers here. Okay, but I don't know how happy they look. They're both kind of thinking to themselves, and yet there's positive love here and a higher love here. So let's see what that's all about. We're going to clarify everything with the Rider-Waite Mini. We have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. They're both upright, and it looks like she's longing for her partner. And you're seeing yourself as the Knight. So it could be a masculine, but it could be another feminine as well. It doesn't even have to be a love relationship. It could be just be, you know, someone you adore. It could be siblings easily. But it definitely could be a romantic Romeo and Juliet type of energy. We have the Lovers and the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and she's literally like Romeo and Juliet. But there's a thief energy over here. And we have kids. There could be falling out in the past, or kids who may be up to something. And then we have an older child here who's dependent. And yeah, let's see where this is going. Definitely need detoxing. And this could be you and somebody else detoxing the kids, or a falling out from the past, or even your own childhood. This can be past life energies as well coming back. And this could be in a negative way, something that you had to detox from your life. Maybe it was a lesson that you needed to learn, but it looks like you're past that. All right, let's see. Why is the Lovers in the underlying energy for Taurus? Oh, we got the High Priestess and the Magician, but the High Priestess is reversed. So maybe she needs to use her intuition more, or maybe she's his secret passion here. It may be a secret. This could be Pisces. This also could be Virgo. She's that very pure energy. Some think it's Aquarius. It can be any of those things, or it can be just a secret passion or the need to use their intuition. And here's the Magician who's fully empowered. It could even be her, the secret passion, who's fully embodied in this Magician embodiment. Putting their cards out on the table, literally, like I'm putting the cards out on the table, okay? But these are the Lovers here. Okay, that definitely can be some kind of, it's like a twin flamey relationship, but it could be a deep soulmate relationship as well. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed above that? And that can reference the Priestess that's reversed. So hanging out, being wise, seeing new perspectives. This is Pisces or Capricorn for me. For me, I usually get more Capricorn than Pisces. This is post-war, after the war is over, dealing with PTSD and looting, which we have the looting over here. And the PTSD, which is the detox, okay? So this is post-war, hanging out, needing to detox all that crap that's going on. And this could be someone who's dependent or powerless in the situation, so just needing to let it ride out or play out. And then we have this positive energy, which is coming up like your energy here. You know, happy with self. Could be a marriage, an institution, a religion, a Taurus, the all boys club, right? This could be literally being at a men's club. You know, it's all men and happy, drinking, celebrating. This could be a bachelor party. There's Taurus and Capricorn there, maybe Pisces. And the foundation here, it's a lot of hard work, a burden, insecurities, manipulation, needing tools that you don't have, or emotional tools that you don't have, and feeling very burdened here. That's the Atlas energy of the weight of the world. And then here's offering the truth out of that hard work. It's like the truth appearing out of nowhere after all this time, after all this work. And now the truth finally appears out of nowhere and makes somebody feel insecure, perhaps. And then there's the Ace of Wands reversed with Justice. Okay. So it's all this hard work to offer the truth with nothing in return. Because although there's justice over here, they're not willing to offer this passion or project or creativity, whatever it is, or growth. They're looking straight ahead. They're not offering anything back. They're blocking you. Someone's offering truth and someone's blocking them. Sorry, I'm not putting in the screen, okay? So there's insecurity here. And that could be Gemini or Virgo there that's reversed. And then we have the Queen of Cups in the middle of your read. This can be boredom or apathy, but it also is grounding, integrating this offer of love. And that, the Queen of Cups could be a Cancer for sure. Okay. And there's the King of Pentacles as well, who's coming up with the Emperor. I don't know if they're two separate people or the same person. So the Queen of Cups is offering love, perhaps at night or just in the Cancer energy, and he seems to be snubbing her, and the Emperor seems to be looking at him cross-eyed, like giving him a little side dirty look over there. So it's like, it's either that the King of Pentacles isn't responding because the Emperor's watching him, or the King of Pentacles is just snubbing, and maybe the Emperor doesn't agree with him. And that could be a father and son as well, or a boss and a coworker, or partners, but one's much older than the other. All right, so the challenge being the Six of Wands reverse is coming up with the Chariot. So in a bold move to break the barriers of social distancing, this can also be a third-party situation. This can be bad influences, a group that's a bad influence, right? They're partiers, or they do something that's not of joy, right? Because this is joy and this is not joy. Here's a bold move to come in to deal with the situation. And then there's the Hermit to shed light on it. We have Cancer and Virgo here. And there could be some attention-seeking behavior going on, you know, partying, doing drugs, perhaps children. I'm not getting a lot of children, but these definitely could be teens or 20s, you know, young, older kids or young adults. And then we have the Four of Swords reversed in your crowning position. I just got the feeling like I don't feel like doing this anymore. And that could be someone who's really tired too, because they're not getting any sleep. I just felt really woozy. This is moving to a peaceful place, perhaps traveling or wanting to go on vacation. This could be kids going back and forth between parents. And then here is the Fool, free with an open heart to leap. This could be someone when they leave, you know, the other person feels free to do what they want to do, or take the dog for a walk, or perhaps take a hike with a best friend. And try to rise above. Again, this is someone being blocked. She's in love, somebody's blocking her, and this is her probably trying to rise above, or others trying to rise above in this situation. What's coming up is the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which can be withholding time, money, and effort, or it can be preparing for a new life, or both. And these just gently fell out on my lap, oh so gently. They kind of just like hopped and just settled right there. The Tower's reversed, which can be after sudden events or an epiphany and there's a mess to clean up, or resisting sudden changes and moving on. Okay, so it's either cleaning up the mess and moving on, or resisting, you know, trying to avoid a disaster and then just going right back to work. This also could be making an offer. And there's the Ace of Pentacles upright. Making an offer to someone who feels defenseless to the energies, defenseless to feeling attacked or ganged up on. This could be somebody trying to pay someone off, or this is someone who has no excuse, but doesn't feel like they need one. Someone's trying to give money to someone, but it may be for a negative. It's positive here. They may feel like they're doing the right thing in paying somebody off, but that person's not receiving it well. They're feeling very defensive or powerless. You know, maybe it's their addiction is money or working, and someone's offering them money to come back, and they feel powerless to that, even though they don't want to come back. Or it could be a positive thing, and they don't want to come back. Why are you, Taurus, the Knight of Cups? Well, there's a very abundant family, business, or community here that you're associated with. It has to do with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, who you are in disconnect from or at a distance from. So this can be a partner who you're not seeing eye to eye with anymore, or a family member, Or this could be someone at a distance who you want to see, but you can't because you're at a distance. You haven't seen each other face to face. But either way, you're about being loved here. So, why do you have the devil reversed around you? There's the Knight of Wands rushing in to save the day. From the happy family or the happy ending, the happily ever after, right? Prince Charming coming in to make all your dreams come true. In surrender here. There's a lot of ending energy here. It's like they got their act together. And they're coming in for the kill. All right, so we got a Knight of Cups is you, and then we have a Knight of Wands coming toward you, or people can see you as the passionate person as opposed to the loving person. So why do we have the Six of Cups reversed for Taurus? Why is that your block? So you have two blocks here, right? This is the challenge, which is attention-seeking behavior or doing things under the radar, hiding things or feeling a failure. And the block has to do with the past. A negative past, a negative childhood, your past life, or having issues with your kids, whatever that may be for you. What's that coming up for Taurus as? The Star, healing, dreams, or Aquarius, Queen of Swords reversed. Knowing and keeping to themselves. She doesn't have to be an Aquarius, but obviously since we have a Queen of Swords and Aquarius right there, she definitely can be. We have all swordsy energy here with Aquarius. So she can be Aquarius, or she's just perhaps a dreamer or a healer or the Star in a negative energy right now. Maybe she's really hurt and keeping to herself, right? She's being silent to try to keep peace of mind here from a falling out from the past. And why do we have the Seven of Swords? Page of Wands. Right? This is someone frustrated, uninspired, or their energy's all over the place. It could be a sick child, that's possible, but that's not the energy. This is like a child is stealing something, or they're lying or cheating on something, right? Overworking it, like overworking it, working their parents, right? Or not working at all, refusing to do their chores, or whatever they're doing isn't working out. So it's like they have to steal to get what they want, lie, cheat, or steal. And again, there's a lot of arguing, or they're not expressing their true feelings, how they really feel about something. And it looks like they're like stealing money to fix something up, to fix something. It doesn't have to be money. They could be stealing ideas, stealing stuff, or running away. They could be leaving a relationship. But it looks like they're doing it, they're being sneaky for a reason, perhaps because they want to fix something for someone and maybe make it a surprise, a present, a gift. Okay, so there could be a surprise here from a child, or someone's acting childish because they don't want you to know what's going on. The Chariot is reversed here. And if someone doesn't have a car, or they're having car issues or broke down and they have to rush out to do this because they don't have a car. The Seven of Cups reversed, which is dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve you, no longer confused, or having too many options that are confusing you. Now finding the one that you want and going out and doing it, getting it. And there's the King of Cups reversed. Who's praying that it all works out well. I think he's nervous here. Right? This could be somebody who's a little bit emotionally detached. Maybe they're not usually really good at buying gifts for people, and so he's a little nervous that somebody might not like it. And this is him taking a break afterwards, meditating or praying on that, or just laying something to rest. Maybe one of the kids, had a breakdown or caused an accident, and so maybe the father was unhappy with them, but trying to let go of that as well. And then we have the Seven of Cups upright. seeing synchronicities, having lots of options, perhaps seeing illusions, or people are saying that you're seeing things. All right, so we have the Judgment card, the Five of Pentacles upright, and then the Page of Cups reversed. Again, this could be a child who did something. This also could be a child who's very shy and vulnerable, or spoiled and entitled. They could be either side or both. This can be a baby crying their ass off and being annoying. But it's feeling left out in the cold, and this child is definitely feeling left out in the cold, no matter how they're reacting to it. Reacting to an announcement. This could be an announcement at school. Maybe they got out of school early. This also could be going to office visits or the hospital for an appointment. This could be a child who's sick and has to go to the doctor regularly. But there's some kind of announcement here, or a final judgment, that leaves two people out in the cold. Maybe if they get out of school early, they didn't have a ride home. Or maybe they hurt themselves and they needed a ride home. This could be someone else judging people too, you know, saying that they're seeing things, that they're crazy. You know, could be hurting a child's feeling, talking about what they're really experiencing and others judging them for it, that they're crazy. So what else is going on here for Taurus? We then have the Sun, which is everything exposed. This can be sunshine and fully energized and vacation and fun. And this could be like someone talking about all the fun things they're going to do. And maybe someone feels left out. Maybe the Five of Wands reversed, right? This is someone who wants to end the conflict, or feeling like they're fighting a losing battle. But by exposing everything, it's ending the competition or the conflict. And then we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Again, you know, she could be lying, or she could just be really wounded and hurt. So she could be very bitter and very sharp with her words. She could be verbally abusive as well. Or she could just be giving someone the silent treatment. And then there's the Truth. So why does Taurus have the Sun coming out after the Seven of Cups, which all look good? The Empress is here with the Page of Pentacles reversed, right? So again, this is the child in need of something. And here's the Empress who has a lot. And this could be like a child kissing up to her for stuff. Or being released. It's like, there's two ways you can take this, because this could be a child who gets released from their own mental prison by the Empress, who then offers them something. Or it could literally be being released from a job, you know, and even can be your own child. Maybe they were helping you at work and they're wanting to be released, or you're releasing them, that kind of energy. But either which way, the child is reversed, or the opportunity is not there. It can be the Empress having trouble getting something off the ground too, and decided to release that and not try that anymore. It was imprisoning her, so she let go of it. Let go to coming clean about something. Or this is literally someone who got out of prison. There could have been a kid who got arrested for doing something dumb, and now they were released. Maybe the Empress, the mother or the grandmother, came to get them out of jail, right? And then here's letting go, coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up their actor's space, like promising that I won't do it again. And then we have this Five of Wands, which was actually the next card coming out. So ending the conflict, saving the day. So this can actually be the Empress saving the day and rescuing the child. And this is two coming together. One's offering love, and one's offering back in return a new path. Okay, and this is coming, someone choosing a new path is coming from an imbalanced place. So they did something wrong, or some kind of scam, or some kind of debt. Maybe the kid spent too much money, so the mom was pissed off, or something where they, you know, something happened. And it's a happy ending, you know, coming together again in a loving way. But there's an imbalance here. So somebody's offering love, the other one's offering a new path, or perhaps some growth, or a little bit of passion or creativity. But the other one's offering love, which is coming up as you, Taurus. But the one offering a new path is coming from an imbalanced place with the children or the soulmate. And then we have the Queen of Wands reversed and the King of Swords upright. So it could be an unbalanced relationship. You know, these could be kids, or these can represent the energies of the past, right? Where they used to get so long and be loving and now they're not. Or it can be the kids who are loving each other, but the parents aren't together anymore, or the parents aren't loving each other. And this could be someone keeping people coming in away, like this offer of love coming in to end the conflict. This one's like standing guard to guide them on another path or tell them which way to go. Maybe there's issues in the street, and this is somebody in the middle of the street telling people where they have to go. They can't go this way. But there's some kind of unfairness and imbalance here. It's like they're keeping everybody away until it gets settled between the King of Swords upright, the Queen of Wands reversed, and perhaps kids involved as well. There's some kind of imbalance there. And then we have the Queen of Swords reversed with spreading the word. So here's another mother and child, right? Again, there could be a child at work or school. This also could be teacher and children not getting along. Here, it's the teacher who's coming up as negative, and the child is stepping up to the plate and saying something. Whether this is at work, at school, at church, whatever it is, it's either a child stepping up to her or standing up for themselves to somebody who may be verbally abusive, or the Queen of Swords herself is just really hurt and stepping up to spread the word as her work. And then we have the Truth. So she could be like a whistleblower to end the conflict, to break the patterns, and walk away when things don't serve you. Walk away and within by receiving the truth. When you're dealing with separation and heartbreak or disappointment, things not going your way. When being impatient or dealing with a fallen angel or Sagittarius reversed, and there's Scorpio reversed. Clinging, not allowing the cycle to change, to end. And then there's Destiny, which will come in and force your hand, because if you don't do it yourself, then the universe will do it for you in order for your highest good. And this is Destiny, divine timing, and here's that beautiful energy of being fully energized in the sun, having vacation, being with your kids or pets. This is like emotional fulfillment. This is beautiful energy. Okay. And then you have the Queen of Cups. And this can be the divine feminine in the 5D world. Or she could have Pisces in her chart. She could still be Cancer, like was coming up over here, but also has Pisces in her chart, or is the divine feminine. Or her world's upside down, but she's overcome it by focusing on her heart. Okay, after ending the suffering and silence, the pain, and perhaps now the King of Wands is dealing with that, but yet having a stable home as well. And doing things under the radar, a little bit sneaky here. There's stability here, but there's suffering as well. And doing things under the radar or doing attention-seeking behavior of the King of Wands. And then the Knight of Swords rushing in with the Truth. Needing strength and courage, perhaps wellness as well, health, good health, to be with their lover in bliss. And hopefully receive love in return from someone who's been detoxed, implementing a new strategy, perhaps feeling powerless or paying off their debts and getting over it. So it's definitely about two people wanting to come together, but someone might need to, detox some bad habits or addictions, that kind of stuff. And let's pull some oracle cards for you. I do want to review the main signs here. We had Gemini, Sag, and Aries in the underlying energy for you, Taurus. They were all upright. And there's definitely lovers here with the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. And that's coming up as the High Priestess reversed and the Magician reversed. So the High Priestess reversed can mean a couple of different things. It can just be things going on with her, that there is this love relationship, but she's in secret, or she needs to work on her intuition to catch up to the level of the Magician there, or she's actually not the High Priestess and she's not the right one. She's pretending to be like the Magician, but she's not. So let's see what comes up for you. This is from where did I put my book? The Tarot of Dreams. So for Taurus, what is the message for Taurus here? All right, we have this card right here. There's the High Priestess. I was just talking about the High Priestess. So is she or isn't she? Will the real High Priestess please stand up? It says, darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. Then 2 cards are coming up after that together. And there we have the Three of Swords and the Page of Wands. Three of Swords is that heartbreak and disappointment. And this could be a child who's up to no good. They look kind of sneaky there, don't they? Very fiery. And maybe it may feel like a disappointment to the High Priestess. Or this could be a secret as well. Right? They look all like they're empowered and they know what they're doing, but secretly they could be heartbroken in secret. Okay? So again, there could be a mother and child here. This could be a child and 2 women over here. And this could be a boy or a girl, actually. It could be, a tomboy type of energy if it's a girl. We have the Moon with the High Priestess. We have the Saturn and Libra. And then lots of fire with the Page of Wands. And definitely could be disappointment that a child disappointed their mother or whoever. This could be a mother and a grandmother too. But definitely be a Pisces energy here. And Swords and fire. The underlying energy here is the Strength card. Okay, so we have Leo there. And underneath that is the Hermit, which is Virgo. Okay, so this could be an old man or a Virgo energy. This could be a professional, someone who gives wise counsel. And then we have the Leo, the Strength card. The Tiger can be Sagittarius too. Okay, and then this child can be that Leo or Sag Leo energy. And again, this woman very much could be Virgo energy, because we have Virgo underneath the Leo. So it could be Virgo and Leo child. So some kind of issues with a child. This could be with their own childhood as well. All right, let's see what the Animal Spirit Guidebook, what they have to say. So who else came up for you? So the Magicians, Gemini, Virgo, perhaps Aries as well. And then we have Capricorn reversed, Cancer reversed, Leo upright, and that's all the majors. Could be a love relationship too that's new, that a child doesn't agree with, or so they've been acting up. Or maybe their parents are still together, but they're always arguing or fighting, which is why the kids are acting up. There could be a couple of different reasons there. And then from the Animal Spirit Guidebook, let's see what's coming up for Taurus. They keep coming up in bunches here, but this is what wants to come out. All right, so these 3 came out together. We have the starfish, the unicorn, and the octopus. And the octopus both of these came out in different ways, not with these other cards. But these 2 came out earlier today. And then we have the sea serpent apart from them. So, these are both of the water, but this is spiritual. And so is this. So we're going to read the 2 spiritual cards. There's something about these water signs. And you have the water signs, the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And there's a big spirituality between them, these lovers. And then the Sea Serpent, which is also spiritual, but a very different kind of energy there. And you see that it's not connected at the end. You know, it's like attacking itself. I'm getting something about October might come up for somebody, but also just the octo of the 8. And don't be a puss. You know, that could just be having a sour face, a puss face, that kind of thing. I'm getting the star, unification, and October, and the sea. Star, uni. That can be August as well, because of the 8. This can be like a competition of stardom too. There could be, you know, there's a big energy coming up right now of competition between siblings and children. And they, you know, you could have 2 children who are very different, but they're both beautiful in their different ways, right? But maybe they don't see that. Maybe they feel like they don't get the same treatment from their parents. That could be coming up here as well in these 2 cards. Okay, and that could be the parent. And this could be a parent who's too busy. They got 8 legs into everything. And then they have 2 very different children who maybe are both upset with them because they're not paying enough attention to them, or they feel like they're favoring one over the other, right? Because this one's like this one. Usually when you're like your child, you end up not treating them very well when they're young. And saying, oh, this is my unicorn, and this is my star. But then not paying any attention because they're too busy. And then the Sea Serpent separate from these 3. And this could be in a breakup between parents. You know, who's mommy's favorite, who's daddy's favorite. That kind of energy is coming up. So let's go ahead and read the unicorn and the Sea Serpent to see why here. And that could be that, you know, here's 2 kids with one parent. This kid is like this one, and this kid's like this one. And they're apart now. So is this one going to treat me the same way, even though they are more like this one? Or maybe they treat them better, and vice versa. Whoever, the kid who's usually close to this one, not being close to them, this one may be worried about how they get treated. So let's see what that says. The unicorn and the Sea Serpent. All right, well, I have the Sea Serpent first here, so I'm just going to read that for you. Healing emotional wounds and expressing desires. The Sea Serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire, the Sea Serpent helps us move and direct our energy into healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the Sea Serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the Sea Serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. And again, it can be a fear of a child not having that energy around them. It says the Sea Serpent and the 2nd chakra. The subtle energy of the Sea Serpent occupies the area of the Svadhisthana chakra. Located deep within the pelvic bowl, this chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire, and is associated with the water element. It translates as in her own abode, indicating the chakra is the home of the Divine Mother, or the Kundalini herself. All right, so the other one was the unicorn. Where's the unicorn? There it is. Okay, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. And again, in the read was coming up someone being questioned about what they're seeing, whether they're seeing illusions or not, or crazy or not. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. All right, so it looks like one person here is very in touch with their feelings, and the other one has been awakened to a spiritual path. The unicorn in the sixth chakra. There's no surprise the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides in the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. The center is called the Ajna chakra, or command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, intuition, and our deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and the present, while the third eye peers into the future. And that's what the unicorn says. I would say that the third eye actually brings us back into the present. Okay. So I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Guys, have an amazing day and rise and be loved. Bye.